Hi everyone, this is my colleague Janis. He's Innovation Manager for the field of construction.
Hi everyone, and that's my colleague Tim. He's Innovation Manager for the field of design.
We welcome you to our session about Goldbeck's company story, followed by the work we do in the US, and finally some first insights of the Construction Robotics pilot that we lately conducted. So welcome. Where do I begin? This is a small steel manufacturing company in Ulm, Germany, where our founder, Ortwin Goldbeck, launched the first German construction startup called Goldbeck. What began in 1969 as a smart vision of a systemized approach has gradually evolved into a full-service construction company for commercial real estate. Goldbeck is a family-owned business in the second generation. And nowadays, Ortwin's sons, Jörg Uwe and Jan-Henrik Goldbeck, are leading the company.
So who are we? Goldbeck is an end-to-end provider for commercial real estate in Europe. We regard buildings as products which we deliver efficiently for our clients by serving as a one-stop shop, from design and construction over to the operations phase. When I joined the company back in 2012, we were about 2,100 people. Over the course of 8 years, we almost multiplied this number by 4. So it's 8,000 employees today, and the turnover last year was around 4.2 billion US dollars. The most important fact to consider during that process was our constant focus on people's well-being, identities, and values. To achieve this and to be close to our customers too, Goldbeck decided to build a decentralized organization. Besides the 64 branches that are widely spread across Europe, we own and operate 10 factories, one in Germany, the Czech Republic, and in Poland. We produced a significant number of our structural parts there. 2 additional outposts are also part of the plot. One is in Shanghai, and one is here in the US, where we're currently at, in the Silicon Valley.
We do everything in-house, from design to engineering, to manufacturing and construction, and if desired, we operate and maintain our customers' buildings. We are vertically integrated with more than 2,000 architecture engineers in our company. We have a broadly specialized product range with our core products like multi-story parking garages, industrial halls, either logistic or production halls, and office buildings. We recently have launched a new product line which is multifamily residential buildings. As in the US and worldwide, we are also facing a shortage of affordable housing in Germany. Around 2 million new apartments will be needed by the year 2025. With the newly developed system, we are responding to the German market's demand for affordable multifamily residential buildings. Building with a system means that underneath every single building that we build is the same underlying processual and technical framework. All our work steps, design, production, logistic, and assembly work hand in hand, so together that they form a system where through continuous improvement, every step is finally on and coordinated. What we get out of this is high efficiency in all dimensions. So materials, manpower, machines, finance, and spaces that are required for each stage of construction. Our processual framework is closely connected with our technical framework, which is our Goldbeck chassis, so to say. We construct all our buildings using a defined construction kit, where most of the components are fabricated in-house. Key construction components range from precast columns, ceilings, and walls to highly complex multi-trade components that are pre-assembled in our factories and assembled later on site in just a short amount of time. Our guiding principle, the invisible is standardized, the visible is individualized. To us, that means we have design freedom and flexibility and can respond to each client's individual needs within his system. And now, welcome to our Innovation Hub at the heart of Silicon Valley. We are here to stay, was Jan-Henrik Goldbeck's statement at our opening event in July 2019. To underscore that, the company purchased a fourplex building in Menlo Park, where we are right in now, right next to Central Road and the Stanford University campus. It is the perfect setup for our mission at Gropex Innovation Hub. Aligned around a beautiful patio, we combine working and living. Especially during the pandemic, it was our safe Goldbeck commune. Equipped with guest rooms and sufficient office space, we are pleased to host events for startups and partners.
So, as Tim already mentioned, Jan Hendrik was pretty thrilled by the idea of setting up a team in the center of the construction tech ecosystem overseas to the West. The vision was to create a team that represents Goldbeck's entire scope of services, with the main pillars of design, construction, operations, and maintenance. Okay. All three of us started working for Goldbeck many years ago. Another thing we all have in common is the transition we've been through from our former roles in the construction project business to the innovation side of things, where we are at right now. So let's briefly introduce the team. Tim, next to me, Tim's gameplay is the design phase. After spending many years as an architect at Goldbeck's integral planning, he now looks for innovative ways to design better. Secondly, I'm taking care of all construction-related innovations. After having spent many years on several construction sites across Europe, I'm now looking for new ways to make our construction sites more efficient, safe, and sustainable. Last but not least, we have Johannes, who used to lead MEP projects for Goldbeck. He's now in charge of finding intelligent ways to operate and maintain buildings and help our clients have a satisfactory experience in their Goldbeck estate. Filomena recently joined our team as our counterpart in Europe, so to say. So she is taking care of the communication and implementation of innovation projects between the oceans. Maximilian Schütz is our managing director of our innovation hub over here. Max used to work for several years at the Stanford University, which is like right next door too, and before starting his new position as a head of BIM in Germany and our gatekeeper in the US right now.
Talking of gatekeepers, so how do we work and how do we achieve our goals? The starting point of our work could either be a pain point in our daily business or a strategic goal from our company vision. We then try to identify matching technologies and boil it down to a couple of companies that match the best. We define key performance indicators in the next phase to then run pilot projects back in Germany and Europe. Eventually, we analyze all the learnings to provide strategic advice to all our board members. The ultimate goal is to make technology accessible for all our colleagues on a company-wide scale.
Yeah, I would say then let's see what happened on construction sites lately. So why do we even focus on construction robotics and why do we do this now? So there's a couple of reasons for this. Firstly, industrialized construction and prefabrication actually goes hand in hand with robotics because we see like repetitive tasks in all project phases due to the systematic approach at the end. That again is a beneficial takeoff to deploy robots. Secondly, there's a fast-growing interest of both construction companies on the one hand side and venture capital investors on the other hand side, which actually fosters the field too. We as construction professionals have to make it as straightforward and easy as possible for robotic entrepreneurs to join our industry. Last but not least, the software and the hardware abilities are finally becoming job site proof, meaning they are ready to navigate the constantly changing conditions on job sites. In April this year, we conducted a unique robotic POC in Germany. So three robots from 3 different countries got shipped to the site to perform their work there. Our playground was an office building with 6 stories and a footprint of 80,000 square feet. We divided the building into 2 sections. Section A was the playground for the robots and included 3 of the 6 stories. Section B included the remaining floors. We did that to compare notes at the end of the day and compare our key performance indicators such as efficiency, schedule improvements, and safety. Let's see who the players were. Firstly, there was Okibo. Many of you might know them. Okibo, developed an autonomous painting robot that recognizes and processes conditions on the job site in real time to conduct the job of painting walls and ceilings. Shout out to the team of Nadav and Guy at this point. Our second contributor was Hilti's J-Bot, a semi-autonomous drilling robot for ceilings with the potential to optimize the project schedule and take over a pretty nasty job for our staff, like drilling overheads. Third in the row was Spot Mini, our job site mule, so to say, that helped us capturing 360 images and laser scans. What are our first learnings from this POC? So firstly, we saw that the collaboration between humans and machines created vast potential to shape our industry. Secondly, a robot is nothing else than a tool at the end of the day. It was actually great to see how the first skepticism of construction workers and contractors turned into curiosity after a couple of days. Eventually, everyone began to see the value and realized that the robot is nothing else than a machine on the job site to help them getting the job done. Finally, industry leaders have to guide the way to help the field of construction robotics thrive and create value in the future. That's what we believe in. So yeah, thanks everyone for joining our session and enjoy your time at ConTech 4.0. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us, of course, at any time. And yeah, so thanks from my side. Have a great day and see you next time.
Enjoy. Bye-bye.